Excellent. So we're going to have a little recap. We'll focus on squat because we did the squat challenge, but just a little recap on that. Oh, don't know if anybody heard that, but it sounds as if they're emptying the bins out there very loudly. Sorry. Right, let's have a go live on Instagram as well. I'm testing out today for the Zoomers and for the members on the Wellness Innovation program. We should be live streaming there as well. So there's so many different live streams going on here, but hopefully it all works. It's just testing stuff out to make sure it works. Graham and Beverly are here as well on Zoom, which is good to see you. Okay, so find your space, making sure you've got room to the sides, you've got room forwards and backwards. So if you join the 7-day squat challenge, brilliant. Thanks for joining in. Thanks for all your feedback and some really good observations on that. So we'll just cover a few things off on that today. But if you didn't join that, it's absolutely fine because we're going to do a normal class and we'll just do a little bit of focus on squat, but obviously we're focusing on the breath as well. So taking your feet shoulder width apart, we'll do our little warm-ups. We'll start with knocking. Nice and easy. Breathing calmly in and out through the nose. Just bringing awareness to your feet, how your feet are connected through into the ground. Softness in the ankles, how the ankles feel. Coming up to the knees, softness in the knees. Softness too in the hips. So just feel that rotation in the hips, the glide of the femur, the leg bone. Just feel that rotation in the hips. And then working up into the spine, long spine. Remember the cue or focus of strong lower body. So the drive is coming through the lower body, and then light, lifted, lengthened spine, upper body, shoulders relaxed, arms relaxed. Face relaxed, jaw relaxed. Slowing it down now into water waves, just that little bit of resistance. Spiraling through the fingers, through the wrists, elbows, shoulders. Again, softness in the fingers, softness in the wrists, softness in the elbows. Graham's joined. We've got the Porto team back together. Yay! And slow it down. Let's just go into standing position, palms facing the ground, tall through the spine. Just checking in, seeing how the body feels this morning. Breathing. Let's do the spinal cord, so breathing in and breathing out. Following your breath. That breath is calm, quiet. Let's do 2 more. Coming back to our standing position. Again, move around if you need to move around, is absolutely fine. Don't want to create any tension or any rigidity. To relax the shoulders, soften into the elbows. Still have in mind strong body, light and lifted upper body. Dog wags the tail. So arms relax, just arms dangling. Remember that pelvis is parallel to the ground, and then that spine is flexing laterally, side to side. Gently let the head go side to side. Breathing easy. And slow it down. Let's have a little bit of a shake. Tapping the heels if that feels good, just tapping the heels into the ground to get that bit of vibration going through the body. See if you can free up the shoulders a little bit more. So even though I'm shaking my wrists, I'm not holding tension in the arms or the shoulders. Really free up the shoulders, spine. Let's do a couple of cleansing breaths, cleansing and clearing. So take a calm breath in. Hold at the top for a few beats and then let go. Feels good. Do one more breath in. Hold at the top. Keep those shoulders relaxed as you're holding the breath. You're holding the breath down here and let go. Actually, I want to do one more. Let's do one more. Remember, when we're holding the breath, it's not creating tension here. Hold down here. So breath in. hold and let go. And then slowing it down, 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 slowing it down. Let's just stand opening the shoulders. Just letting now, feel how the heart rate slows, or it might raise a little bit, then it'll start slowing if you can notice that. Just letting the breath settle, not forcing the breath to settle, letting the breath settle. Just give yourself another moment. I've got a strange message that has come up on my, don't know what that means. Okay, stay there. Yvonne sneaked a drink of her tea in there. Don't think I'm not watching. Let's do some shoulders. Shoulder circles, breathing with it. Breathing in, breathing out. Slow, steady, not forcing, not thinking of stretching. Let's change direction. Let's take the stance a little bit wider on the feet, and we'll do big hip circles. So dropping to the side, back, side, and forwards. Remember, as we come forwards, you just do that little lift through the sternum, side, back, side, forwards, and then smooth it out. Feel those hips glide in the hip sockets. Let us change direction. And then shake out. Keeping that wide stance, maybe even a little bit of a wider stance, feet either pointing parallel forwards or slight turn out. We're going to hinge at the hips. When you hinge at the hips, watch, I mean, you can sit back a little bit, but watch that we're not going and pushing the hips back a long way. So what we want to do is hinge at the hips, keep the chest lifted, keep the chin lifted as far as you can, so you get that nice stretch through the back line out, and then you can roll down, push through the ground, and then uncurl the spine. So we roll up, so you lengthen out, hinge, 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 hinge. You'll feel that nice length through the hamstrings, back, far as you can without force, and then roll up. really challenging yourself in the movement and the idea of lengthening out all the fascia, but not overwhelming the nervous system. We start to overwhelm the nervous system, that's when things tighten up. And we're doing it nice and steady, slow. Let's do 2 more. As you're lifting the chest and lifting the chin, you're stretching out that front as well of the upper body. Feels good. Shake out. Bring the feet fist width. Let's balance on one side and we'll do point and flex. So let's get those feet working, mobilized, pointing the toes, flexing. And then we can circle, spreading the toes. Circle the other way. And shake out. See how that feels when you stand. And then we'll swap sides. So balance, point and flex. Circle. Make sure you're breathing. Other direction. Somehow adding the fingers and the hand makes it easier on the foot. It's a bit like when you shake. If you shake your wrist, it's easier to shake the foot out when you shake the wrist and then come back to standing. See how that is feeling. Let's do a little bit of a leg swing. Let me check the time. We've got time for some squats. This is one I've been focusing on. Often when we do the leg swing, we think about almost like really stabilizing on that side and swinging the leg. I want you to feel the freedom in the side that you're stabilizing on. So particularly in the hip. So we don't just want to lock that hip down. I want you to feel the hip gliding, feel the glute working, feel that little bit, almost like that elasticity, that spring in the leg that you're standing on. You're almost like soften a little bit in the knee, because when you think about when you're walking and running, when we drive from that side, you don't want all of that side locked in. So it's the swinging of the opposite leg, but focusing on almost like the softness, that elasticity, that spring in the swing leg, and see if it feels different side to side. I know certainly with me, it does a little bit. Relax the arms, relax the shoulders. And if you wobble, absolutely fine. Not looking at you, Tom. Wobbling is good. Remember, wobbling is good because it challenges the brain to create all of these various things that help to then learn. So it creates those neurological connections. See if we can free up as much as possible the standing leg. We often think about, right, I need to be really strong on that standing leg. See if you can feel that little bit of spring in the standing leg. You should feel that standing glute starting to work as well. Let's swap sides. Let the breath settle. Balance. Same thing. Almost feel that hip joint gliding. Just relax the arms. Don't worry about what the arms are doing. So it's almost like softening into the ankles, softening into the knee a little bit, softening into the hip. And shake out. Play around with that one because it's very subtle. It does make a difference. Feet shoulder width apart, letting your breath settle. It's going to tiger, so tiger claws, just comfortable depth. Just play around with a few different squats. What I liked about the squat challenge is doing stuff that's practical, that's real, that's not, we don't want to be thinking of, oh, I have to do an exercise. Even I was thinking as you're walking down the stairs or walking up the stairs, again, it's so easy just to grab onto the rail, or just not using, as long as it's safe, obviously, not using the handrail and just noticing how you move from side to side, how you use your legs to drive. Breathing easy in and out through the nose. Let's really focus now on the hips gliding back. So hips glide back. Ankles soft, knees soft. Focus also on, as you're coming up to standing, you're pushing through the ground. So use the lower body. Remember, strong lower body. Pushing through the ground. Breathing is easy in and out through the nose. Let's go half the speed, so slow. And slow coming up. Slow coming up, use the ground. Should look like a slow motion movie. Breathing easy in and out through the nose. Slow coming up. Really use the legs coming up. Can feel that. Let's do one more. See if we can go even slower. And you go a little bit lower. And not push yourself up, not throw yourself up. Slow, 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 slow. Use the legs, use the glutes. Make sure you're not tensing the shoulders. Relax the shoulders. Breathe. Suddenly becomes really, you get really warm doing that. Have a little bit of a shake out. Let's go wide. So a little bit wider. Turn out a little bit more. Same thing, we'll do tiger. Just going into a lot wider stance. Same thing, use the legs, use the glutes to come up to standing. Just go normal pace, maybe a count of 3, down, 3 up. Remember, it's not about pushing or forcing. Make sure the knees are gliding over the toes. Using the legs to standing. Calm breath, relaxed face, relaxed jaw. Strong lower body, light upper body. Half speed. Breathing, make sure you're not holding the breath. Half speed coming up. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Squeeze all those muscles around the bones. Make sure you come up to full standing as well. And you go that little bit lower, but still recover without throwing yourself out of it. And then when you get to the top, walk yourself back, give your legs a little bit of a shake. Maybe you want to give your glutes a bit of a massage. You might feel those working a little bit. How are we time? Oh, it's gone quick. We'll continue this on Wednesday as well. We'll do some more squats on Wednesday. So let's breathe in. And breathe out. Remember, slow movement doesn't always mean easy movement. Next one, we're just going to add some rotation into it. So 6 directions. So breathing in and then breathing out as you rotate. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then same the other side. Rotate from the shoulders. Let's interlock our thumbs. Rest on the lower belly, lower dantian, bringing the feet together. Standing tall. Letting your body find its natural balance with some bamboo in the wind. Gentle rocking, swaying. Excellent. Take a calm breath in through the nose. Open your eyes, step out. We can have a little bit of a brush down. As you go through your day, just have in mind that idea of really strong through the lower body and then just a little bit lighter, a little bit lifted in that upper body. So we're not creating tension with that. Rib cage can expand, work elasticity. as you're breathing gently. So strong lower body, light and lifted upper body. Excellent. Thank you for joining as always. We'll continue with a few more squat variations on Wednesday as well, just to finish off our squat challenge. Have a great rest of your day. Have a good week, and I'll see you Wednesday. Cheers. Bye-bye.